Market. Bleh. You should take 18. As you start, as a This goes out to all of my college and high school seniors or new graduates that are coming soon. In this video, I'm gonna go over 5 tips and 5 things you can start doing to make sure you make the absolute most out of your new diploma, degree, certificates, whatever your academic achievements are, so you can get out there and have the home you love. Step 1, you're gonna wanna start by building credit. Establishing a good credit history is essential when it comes to applying for a mortgage. As a college student, you can start building credit by opening a credit card account, making on-time payments, and keeping a low credit utilization ratio. This can help you qualify for a better rate in the future. Remember, credit takes a long time to build, so a few things you want to do to help manage a good credit score when it finally comes around is you want to pay your loans on time every single time. You don't want to get too close to your credit limit. If you have a $3,000 credit card, Discover card, you college kids, do not go run up your rent and everything on it every single month. Use your loans. We'll talk about making a budget in a minute. Stick with that budget. A long credit history is going to help your score. You want to keep long, good standing accounts open. Only apply for a credit card that you need and fact check your credit reports. Do not always just rely on Credit Karma and think that that is going to give you the most accurate score. Check with your banker, ask who you need to use, and ask what's best for them. Get a good relationship going with somebody there who will help you along the way for all of this. Step 2, you're gonna wanna save for a down payment. One of the biggest barriers to home ownership is coming up with a down payment. As a college student, you can start saving up for this by creating a budget, finding ways to save money on living expenses and putting away a portion of your income into a savings account. An excellent way you can generate a little money while you're in college is to find a part-time job. I know it sucks, and I know it's very hard to manage the time you have just to be social once you're out of class and once you're out of your work for the day or whatever you're doing. But a part-time job can be a great way to save money. You should look for work-study opportunities on campus, part-time jobs in your field of study, online work you can do from home that you can make some money on if possible. There's money everywhere these days. We just need to tap in and learn how to use it. Instead of using a regular traditional savings account, see if you can use a high yield savings account that has a higher interest rate so your money will grow faster. And make sure you make regular contributions to that. Try and stick with maybe a monthly or a weekly, bi-weekly schedule payment that you can put some money in that you're making from maybe your part-time job or whatever it may be. Go ahead and make your regular contributions to that, and then also do not withdraw money until it's for that down payment. Just remember, every penny counts. So you want to make sure you have enough for that down payment, but you also want to make sure you can afford the bills and other payments and the mortgage once you get that house and move in. Step number 3, you're going to want to research your housing market. Knowing your local housing market is essential when it comes to making informed decisions about buying a home. As a college student, you can research the housing market by reading local real estate news, attending open houses, and talking to real estate professionals. Educating yourself is just as important as having that good credit and down payment ready. If you don't know what you're doing or where to put those funds, it can hurt your chances of a good return, equity, or you might just simply not be in the place you thought you might be. As a first-time home buyer, it is going to be a roller coaster of emotions, so knowing what questions to ask and things you want to know is vital to the process so we can communicate and make this as smooth as possible. Another thing you can do is ask your local realtor to set you up on something like Real Scout. Real Scout is great. It is something where we can kind of go in, plug in what you would like to see in a future home. It's going to give you a custom feed of properties to your liking. So you want to go ahead and establish a relationship with an agent you can trust, someone who's available at all times for you, and helps you make the best decisions. You make the decisions. They are working for you. You are not working for them. You need to remember that when you are buying a home. An agent is working for you. Step 4, you need to understand the cost of home ownership. Owning a home comes with a lot of expenses beyond just the mortgage payment. As a college student, you can start preparing for these costs by researching things like property taxes, insurance, and maintenance costs. And this can help you create a realistic budget and avoid unexpected expenses down the line. When making a budget, write or type everything out, separate every expense by importance, and eliminate what you think you can go without. Most importantly, you need to stick to that budget. Consistency is key. Your budget is like your diet, and it only works if you do it. Make it a habit to save now, and I promise it'll work out tremendously in the future. So when it comes time to when you said you would have that money, you actually do have it. And last but not least, step 5, you're gonna wanna build a network of professionals. Buying a home involves a lot of different professionals, real estate agents, lenders, home inspectors, your closing attorneys. So as a college student, you can go ahead and start building a network of professionals by attending industry events, connecting with the alumni in the field, reaching out to professionals for informational interviews. Having a strong network can help you navigate the home buying process more smoothly and efficiently. So take a few minutes to research and find the best local professionals for you. You're gonna wanna find an agent that can find you a dream home. You're gonna want a lender that can help you with your budget. You're gonna wanna have an attorney that's always happy to inform you on contracts and closing procedures. And you're also gonna wanna have a good insurance agent that's gonna keep you protected and make sure you have everything with the proper coverage for the best price. And you're not alone in this process. Just remember that we have these professions for a reason, and I may be wrong, but in my personal experience, a lot of times in schools, this is not touched on. By taking these steps now, you can set yourself up for success by the time it's time to buy a home after graduation. Appreciate every single one of you. Thank you guys for watching. And if you need help finding anybody in your local area, finding the right people, I'd love to hook you up with any of our realtors at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. We're all across the world. So thank you guys very much.